Welcome to the Tools for Success with the Registrar's Office. We are located in Spelman Hall, Suite 101. Always know we are just a phone call or email away. Our phone number is 845-398-4300. Our email address is registrar@stac.edu. Here is our Tools for Success agenda. First, we'll go over the FERPA, the Family Education Rights and Privacy Acts. Next, we'll log on to our STAC website at www.stac.edu, and we'll look at some important dates and curriculum sheets. Then we will sign on to Banner SelfService and view some important screens. And last, delve into STAC email and Moodlerooms. First things first, FERPA. The Family Education Rights and Privacy Act. FERPA gives certain rights to you, the student, to have your information protected as private and to make decisions regarding your education records and the contents of those records. You have the right to control access to your academic records. You generally have the right to control the disclosure of your information from education records prior written consent. At this time, you should have received an email from EcoSign. It says Adobe Sign at the top. Tara Dibney requests your signature on authorization to disclose educational records. Underneath the review and sign, it says, "Hello, please review and complete the authorization to disclose educational records form. This form will allow your parents' guardians to access your educational records. Thank you. Registrar's Office, St. Thomas Aquinas College." So let's select Review and Sign. And this brings you to the authorization to disclose educational records to parents and guardians. So this is the form that you want to fill out so that we know who should have access to your academic records. So you want to put your first and last name. You want to enter your student ID. This is the S00 number that you received from the Academic Services Office. And as it says here, in accordance with the Family Education Rights and Privacy Act of 1974, FERPA, as amended, St. Thomas Aquinas will disclose information from the academic records of a student to his or her parents, provided the college has written consent on file. By signing this form, I hereby give permission to St. Thomas Aquinas College to discuss my educational and financial records with the following individuals. Please print clearly. So here, this is where you want to put the people that should have access to your academic records. So you want to put their first and last name of anyone, your parents or guardians, who would be able to call up the financial aid office or business office or registrar's office and discuss your finances or your bills or your academic records. So you want to make sure that you indicate here the relationship of that person to you. And you could put in as many as you want, 1 or 2 or 3, whoever will be calling on your behalf to ask questions. And as it says here, information will be released with my full consent. I understand this authorization remains in effect until I submit a written request to the registrar to revoke it. This form will be kept on file in the office of the registrar. So I want to click here to sign. And what's great is you can just go up to the top and draw your signature. And you don't need any special type of program to do that. Then you want to enter your name and select apply. And you'll see here that this shows your signature and today's date, July 7th. You just want to make sure that you click to sign, and that would process the document and send it to the registrar's office email. And then we would have this on file for your records. So this way, anytime one of your guardians or parents called, we'd have this information on file and be able to discuss your records with them. We're going to go back because the next thing that we're going to do is delve in to our STAC website and Banner SelfService. You want to sign in to the STAC website, www.stac.edu. And now that you're a current student, you always want to make sure you select in the upper right-hand corner, My STAC. And this will bring you to all the current resources available for students. And for our purposes today, you want to scroll down to where you see Registrar and select the Registrar link there. Now that we're on the Registrar's webpage, I just want to point out some important information that is contained here. The first thing is contact us. All our contact information is listed in the upper right-hand corner here, where we're located, our phone numbers, and our email addresses. So if you have any questions, this gives you the information of how to contact us. It also provides our summer office hours, so you know when the office is open. The other thing that is really important for all students to know and to view are the academic calendars. So I'm going to go here to the fourth tab down and select academic calendars. And on this page, at the top, there's a printable version of the 2021 undergraduate academic calendar that you can download and print for yourself. If you scroll down, we also have the image so you can see that right away. So this is the fall 2020 to spring 21 academic calendar. And it lists all the important dates that you should know. Most important thing, Tuesday, September 8th is when the fall semester begins. So that's the first day of courses. So Tuesday to Tuesday, September 8th to the 15th, that is your late registration period. I always tell students every year, go to class. This is the time to go to class, see if the class is the right fit for you, because this is your time to add and drop your courses. Tuesday, September 15th is the last day that you could add a course to your academic schedule, and you want to make sure that you're taking at least 15 credits, you're staying on track for graduation, you're full time. So you want to make sure that by September 15th, you have your full-time courses if you're a full-time student. The academic calendar also lists important holidays, the holidays that you have off. So you can see here in bold, Monday, October 12th, Columbus Day holiday, Tuesday, November 3rd, Election Day holiday, and Wednesday through Sunday, November 25th to the 29th, is your Thanksgiving holiday. Another important date is Friday, October 23rd. That is when mid-semester grades are due to the Registrar. That is important because you want to make sure by that Monday you're looking up to see if you have earned any mid-semester grades. Only D's or F's are posted on Banner SelfService. So if you're earning a D or F, it would be posted. And at that time, you want to make sure that you reach out to your professor to see if you can turn your grades around to be successful in the class. You would then have until Thursday, November 12th to determine whether you could turn it around, because then on November 12th, that's your last day to withdraw from a course. So if you realize that you're not going to be successful in the class and that you're going to earn an F, this is the last day you have to withdraw from the course. Other important dates, Friday, December 18th is when the fall semester ends, and Monday, December 21st, that's when final grades are due to the Registrar, so that week is where you'll see your grades posted on Banner SelfService. Next is your winter interim for 2021, and that begins on Monday, January 4th, and goes until Friday, January 22nd. And then we have the spring 2020 semester. Important date is Monday, January 25th is when the spring semester begins. Monday, January 25th until Friday, January 29th is your late registration. Go to class, determine whether it's the right fit. Your last day to add a course is that Friday, January 29th. Again, important holidays are listed in bold. You have your Monday, January 18th, Martin Luther King Day holiday, and then Monday through Friday, March 15th to the 19th, your spring break. Everyone always wants to know that. And Friday, April 2nd is your Good Friday holiday. So those are the dates that you do not have any classes. Another important date is Friday, March 26th. That's when mid-semester grades are due to the Registrar. So again, you want to look at your mid-semester grades to see if you have any listed, if you earned any D's or F's at this point. And you have the time to speak to your professors to see if you can turn it around and be successful in the class. Then on Wednesday, April 7th, that's your last day to actually withdraw from any courses. Friday, May 7th is when your spring semester ends, and the following week your grades would be online on Banner SelfService for you to view. And Friday, May 14th is our commencement. We also have listed here some undergraduate summer sessions, so those are listed here as well so you can get an idea of when those will be offered. If you are a planner and you'd like to plan ahead, we also have your undergraduate academic calendars for 2021 to 2022, as well as 2022 to 2023. So This academic calendar really provides all the important dates that you should know and that you should follow for the whole academic year. We definitely feel that it's important that you're aware of the calendar and that you follow it so you don't miss out on any important dates. The next thing I think is very important for you to view are the major curriculum sheets. So under the Registrar tab, we just want to go down to where it says Major Curriculum Sheets and select that. And this brings you the curriculum sheets. And it says, please remember that in certain cases there are multiple curriculum sheets depending on changes that may have been made to the major requirements. Make sure you're using the appropriate one for the year you entered the college. And you can see here that the curriculum sheets are broken down into schools: the School of Arts and Sciences, the School of Business, the School of Education. Let's say I'm interested in pursuing criminal justice as a major. Select the School of Arts and Sciences, and then we want to scroll down to where it says criminal justice. And right here it says criminal justice majors who began. We want to select fall 2019 or after. And what's great about this is that the criminal justice curriculum sheet is on the Google Drive. And you can see here it says view only. So what we want to do is select file in the upper left hand corner and then go down to where it says make a copy. And here you'll see it says copy of criminal justice. We want to make it your own, so name it whatever you're comfortable with. So now you want to save it in a different folder. Right now it's in the curriculum sheets folder, which is a common folder that's shared. You want to go back, select My Drive. Once you select My Drive, you can save it in whichever folder you want or just save it alone. I have a curriculum sheet folder, so I will select that and just select OK. And now you have criminal justice curriculum sheet. And this is your roadmap to graduation. It has all the requirements, all the courses you need to take in order to graduate. So now that we have a copy of the form, you can start to fill it out. So first you want to enter your name and then student ID. Now when you're looking at your curriculum sheet, on the left-hand side are your major requirements. And your major requirements are specific to your major. As you see here on the left-hand side, these are all criminal justice requirements. So these are all courses that you need to take to fulfill the criminal justice major. And then on your right-hand side here, you have your Stage Gateways for Excellence courses. And these are broken down into different groups: Foundations, Math and Proficiency Development, Gateway Global Learning and Social Responsibility, and your minor or free electives. Okay? And now, at the beginning of the Foundations, you do see specific courses: Stage 101, Writing 101, Writing 102. But then you have Quantitative Literacy, which is your math course, Scientific Reasoning, which would be your science courses. And then under Breadth and Proficiency, you have GCL, LCA, PRS, HSS. So a lot of times when students are looking at this, they have questions of, what courses would I take to satisfy these requirements? The best thing to do is you should go up to here where it says Stage Gateways for Excellence and select that. And this will bring you to a Google Sheet that has all the courses that would fulfill those requirements. These are the foundation courses that most freshman students would take in their first year. So your first year seminar, Writing 101, Writing 102. Then you have the courses for quantitative literacy. All the math courses would count towards that. And scientific reasoning. These are all the scientific reasoning courses that could satisfy that requirement. And then we have the Breadth and Proficiency Development courses. So first the GCL, the Global Culture and Languages courses, then the Literature and Creative Arts courses, Philosophy and Religious Studies, and History and Social Sciences. So this really gives you all the courses that you can take to satisfy the requirements under the stage courses. Okay? So I'm going to go back. Now that we've broken down your major requirements and your stage requirements, I think it's important to then plug in the courses that we're currently taking. For your first semester, an advisor has already set up your schedule in Banner SelfService. So by the end of the session, you will know which courses you're taking for the fall 2020 semester. Let's pretend, like I said, I'm a criminal justice major, and let's plug in the courses that I'm registered for the fall semester.
So because I'm criminal justice, I'd start off with my major requirement, PJ 101, and I'm taking that fall 2020. And then, as I said before,
most freshmen students
in their first semester will take Stage 101 first year seminar.
and then most students will have Writing 101.
So I'm going to plug that in. Some students might not have Writing 101 if they have transfer or AP credits coming in that would satisfy that requirement, or Writing 101. And for the fall semester, my advisor has registered me for Forensic Science 101. Okay, so that's my 4th class. And then also, I'm registered for Spanish 101. And also for the fall semester, most students take a STAC 101 course. Okay, and that's 16 credits right here. So you can see that now I've plugged in all the courses that I'm taking in the fall. When I'm first filling out the curriculum sheet and I'm just starting the class, I don't want to put the credits. I don't want to put that I've earned the credits for my criminal justice class until I've completed the class. Because if I put the credits in, and then I scroll down to the bottom of the sheet, you see it changes. I have acquired 48 credits, I've completed 3. I don't want to put that I've completed the course until I've actually completed the course and been successful in the course. Because things could change between the beginning of the class and the end of the class. I might withdraw from the class, I might not be successful in the class. So I always save that for once the semester is done. Okay? But I have here all the courses that I'm taking, and then I can see what courses I still need to take to graduate. Something to keep in mind is that you want to take at least 15 credits per semester. 15 credits times 2 semesters equals 30 credits per year. 30 credits times 4 years is 120 credits. Most majors require 120 credits to graduate. So you want to make sure that you take at least 15 credits per semester to stay on track for graduation.
These curriculum sheets are
an excellent resource for you, an excellent tool for you to use to make sure you stay on track for graduation.
So now I'm going to go back to the Registrar webpage to look at other important links on the page. And you can see here all over on the left, there's a lot of links that we offer to help you and guide you. There's the course offerings, which gives you the courses that we offer at the college, the undergraduate, graduate course catalog, and the archive catalogs. Digital badges, FERPA. Forms is an important tab. Forms contains, let's select that, contains all the registrar forms. So change of information, course by appointment, transcript request, verification letter request, and all the registration forms that can help you and guide you in registration, as well as login instructions for Banner Self-Service and Moodlerooms. So these forms are here to help you and guide you with any directions or information you need. We also have information on the National Clearinghouse, planning your schedule, and when can I register. All these forms and tabs are here to help and guide you. Now that we've gone over our web page, the next thing that I want to go to is actually signing on to Banner Self-Service. My stack in the upper right-hand corner here. Then you want to go all the way to the left and select Banner Self-Service, the second tab. And then in the middle here, you want to go to Log in to Banner Self-Service and select that. This brings you to the Banner Ellucian login page, our online portal. As the directions say here, please enter your user identification number, ID, and remember to enter all letters in your user ID as capital letters. This is the ID that you should have received from the Academic Services Office to your STAC email address. So your user ID should be a capital S00 and then 6 digits. Then you want to enter your personal identification number, your PIN. Your PIN is 6 characters long. And if this is your first time using this system, it will be your birth date in the month, day, year format. So if your birthday is January 1st of 2001, it'd be 010101. Before we actually go into this, I just want to show you a screen because at this time, some of you might have already set up your PIN. So you might be at different stages when we are entering everything into your Banner Self-Service login. So as I just said, when we're going into Banner Self-Service, you want to enter your user ID, your S number. If you have not signed on to Banner, your password is the 6 digits of your birth date, month, day, year. For example, if your birthday is January 1st, 2001, it would be 010101. If you've signed on to Banner and know your password, enter your password. If you've signed in but forgot your password, or if someone else in your family has signed in and you don't know your password, select Forgot PIN, and this will bring you to reset your password. If you receive the message that your account is disabled, please email registrar@stac.edu and we will reset your account. Let's go back to Banner SelfService. And as I said, this is where you want to put in your S number, S00 and the 6 digits. And then you want to enter your PIN, whether it's the 6 digits of your birth date or the password you set up. And then you want to select Login. Something important to remember is when you're going into any of these screens, at the end, you want to make sure to protect your privacy to please exit, close your browser when you're finished. I'm just going to select Login. And this brings you to the main menu. So the first thing that I want to point out to you is your Personal Information tab. Under the Personal Information tab, you can change your PIN, change your security question. What's important is to view addresses and phone. You want to make sure that the address we have on file is current and also that the phone number is current. If you have any changes that you need to make, if something is incorrect in Banner, please email registrar@stac.edu from your STAC email address and we will update your address and phone. Here you can also view your email address. This gives you the instructions if you have not set up your STAC email account on how to do so, and it provides your STAC email address right here. And we'll go over that a little later in this session. Again, we're going to go back to Personal Information tab. Under the Personal Information tab, you want to select View Update Emergency Contacts. Every student needs to have an emergency contact on file in case of an emergency. So here you want to select New Contact and enter the relationship to the contact. You want to enter the first name and the last name and the mailing address, as well as city and your state and the zip code. You want to make sure that you enter the telephone, the phone number that we would call in case of emergency. We want to make sure that we have that on file. And then select Submit Changes. Okay, now you have updated emergency contact. Again, this is just for the security office, the registrar's office, all offices on campus to have a contact in case of an emergency. From here, you want to select Student Services and then Student Records. You want to go to the fourth link, View Student Information. Click here for Advisor and Program a Study of Information. And then under Registration Term, Fall 2020, you want to select Submit. And here you can scroll down. You'll be able to see your primary advisor. You can see here that Vincent Crapanzano is my advisor for my major. And I can scroll further down and I can see my program of study, my major. I have a BA in art therapy. If your major is incorrect on Banner SelfService, please email registrar@stac.edu and we can update that for you from your STAC email address. And then you have now the information you need so you know that Mr. Crapanzano is your advisor for the fall semester. What's great about that is that you can go to my STAC on the STAC website, and you can go to under Resources for Current Students, select Advisor, Faculty, Office Hours, and this lists all the faculty members and their office hours. So once you know who your advisor is, you can always call or email them to set up appointments if you have questions about your major, and especially when you get close to registration, you want to be emailing them to make an appointment for advisement. So it's all right there at your fingertips under those current resources for students. I'm going to go back. We're going to select Student Services again at the top of your screen. And I'm going to go to Student Records, select that. And now I'm going to go to Academic Transcript. Click here to view final grades. You do not get a report card mailed to you. You just want to select Academic Transcript Options, Submit. Your grades are posted here in Banner, SelfService, okay? So this is important to know. So you can see here that you have your major listed. There's a lot of majors here. Your transfer credits are listed here. So if you're expecting AP credits or transfer credits from another college, once we have your official transcripts on file in the registrar's office, we then enter them here. So you want to make sure you get your transcripts, your official transcripts, mailed from any previous institution that you attended, and also your AP credits from College Board sent here directly. Once we have that in September, we will start entering in transfer credits. And so by the first week of October, your transfer credits should appear here. If they do not, please email us at registrar@stac.edu and we can look into it. Usually it's because a transcript is missing and that's why it's not entered. But this is important because this is your academic transcript. So as I said, your major is listed. Any transfer credits you have would be listed here as well. And what's great is also your courses in progress are listed here. So you can see that I'm registered for the fall and these are the courses that I'm registered for. So this gives you the specific courses you're registered for. It doesn't give you your schedule, but it tells you that these are the courses that you're registered for. And at the end of the semester, as I said, your grades are not mailed home. This is actually where your grades would be listed. So this transcript is your unofficial transcript. So if you ever need a copy for a job interview or to, just for your own records, this is where you can look to see your credits that transferred in and then the courses you take here and the grades you receive. So this is your unofficial transcript. This is important to always know and be able to look at, and it's right here at your fingertips. I'm going to scroll back up to Student Services and select Student Services again and select Student Records. As I said when we were talking about the academic calendar, halfway through the semester, your midterm grades are submitted. You can select midterm grades and then under midterm grades term, fall 2020. If you are earning a D or an F in a class at midterm, those grades would be listed here. Only a D or an F. A, B, or C are not listed. So as you see here, if it was midterms and I looked here and I didn't see anything, then I'm on track. If I did see a D or an F, then I definitely want to reach out to my professor to see how I can remedy that situation, how I could improve my grades. But that's also something that's important to look at, is to look at the midterm grades when the midterm grades are posted. Lastly, the thing that I find really important to look at is your actual schedule. You want to make sure you look at your schedule the night before classes start so you know your room numbers, you know the times of your schedule. So the easiest way to do that is if you select Student Services, which we're already on, that tab. You can go down to the second link, select Registration. Now, you could do this two ways. You can select Student Detail Schedule, use this link to view and print your schedule. And this gives you, a detailed schedule. It just gives you the days, the time, professors, and it lists it just like this. Actually, what's great is if you need to email a professor, their link is right there. So this is a great tool for you because then you really can see and print your schedule for your records before leaving here, so you have that. Another way to view your schedule is select Student Services, select Registration. Then you can go down to Week at a Glance. And now here you see, this is the schedule in a grid format. This is the way I like to look at it. But you can see it's missing Monday, and that's because that first week of September 7th, that Monday is Labor Day, so we have off that week. The easiest thing to do is if you go over here where it says next week, if you just select next week, it will bring up your full schedule. And you see now I have my Monday classes listed as well because the week of September 14th is a full week. So this is a nice grid format. Again, you could print this, you could save it. Sometimes students will do a screenshot, whatever works for you. But this gives you the class listing. It's a little bit condensed view, but in a grid format. And you could always select the class if you needed more information. But this is a great way to look at your week at a glance. So those were some important screens that we wanted to make sure that you were aware of and knew in Banner SelfService. The next thing that we want to do is we want to set up our STAC email address if you have not already done so. You can select the Personal Information tab and select View Email Addresses. To set up your STAC email address, you want to go under where it says Email Addresses, STAC Email Address. You want to highlight your email address that would be listed there with an @stac.edu. Just do Control-C to copy that email address, and that's your preferred email address. Then you're going to go back up to where it says to log into your STAC email account, click on the link below. It actually tells you underneath that your initial password is your date of birth in month, day, year format, and to please change your password as soon as you log in. So we're going to select here the link, and it brings you here. You want to add the account, so you want to use another account. And then for our purposes today, I'm just going to be entering registrar@stac.edu. You want to make sure that you copy and paste. You do a Control-V. If you hit Control-V, that would actually copy and paste your email address from Banner SelfService. Then you want to select Next. And then you want to enter your password. So as I said before, it's the 8 digits of your birth date. So if your birth date is January 1st, 2001, it would be 01/01/2001. Okay, so make sure you're entering in this screen the 8 digits of your birth date, and then select Next. And then it should bring you into your STAC email account. And in your STAC email account, it will list welcome emails. You'll have emails from various offices on campus. You want to make sure that you check your STAC email every day, or set up your phone to have pop-ups whenever you receive a message from your STAC email address. All the offices on campus will use your STAC email to communicate with you. So the business office, financial aid, registrar, your professors, they'll use your STAC email address to communicate with you whenever they need to ask you something or to relay information to you. So you want to make sure that you access that every day. Please make sure that once you are done checking your email on a shared computer to sign out, you want to make sure that you protect your login and your email because it is confidential and you don't want others to see it. So once you're done, you always want to make sure that you sign out of all of your accounts. This way, if someone else signs onto that computer, they would not be able to access your email account. It's important that you keep everything confidential because you do not want anyone accessing your email and utilizing it for their own purposes. So then also on our agenda, I want to go into how to access Moodlerooms for the first time. So you need to have your STAC email address set up. That is how Moodlerooms will communicate with you. You will receive an email from Moodlerooms stating, "Hi, a new account has been created for you at STAC Moodlerooms, and you have been issued with a new temporary password. Your current login information is now," and it will list your username and password. Again, you will have to change your password when you log in for the first time. Then it will have a link here where it says to start using STAC Moodlerooms, log in at http://stac.mrooms.net/login/. So you just want to select that, and this is the Moodlerooms site. So this is where you'd put your username and your password, and then you'd log in. If you have any problems or issues signing in to STAC Moodlerooms, you want to contact the online support portal that is listed here. In every class, you will have Moodlerooms access, so everyone should receive that email to your STAC email address. You might not have received it yet. It will be closer to when your course starts. Once you have set up your Moodlerooms account, then you can always access it via the STAC website. So let's go back to the STAC website that we are already on, and that is www.stac.edu. You want to go to the upper right hand corner because now you're a current student and select My STAC. And then you want to go all the way to the left hand side under My STAC and select the last tab, Moodlerooms. Once you have set up your initial link through your email, now you can access Moodlerooms through the STAC website. As I said before with your STAC email address, please make sure to sign out of Moodlerooms when you are finished using it. You always want to protect your confidentiality and your records. If you have any questions regarding Banner SelfService, Moodlerooms, or setting up your email, please reach out to us. If you are a new student with questions about your schedule, please email academicservices@stac.edu. Thank you for taking the time to view this video. We know that the tools for success will help you succeed at the college. Always know that the registrar's office is just a phone call or an email away. If you need any assistance, please reach out to us. Thank you.